Maybe just having some more aggression, just being allowed to play, knowing that it's not like a super high stakes match for the health of the team, it might actually yield some nice results. Eyeballers will have to start getting ready for the retake on the A-bomb side. Flush ready for the smoke, but shot in the side of the head. keoz, oh, he's ready. Yeah, the CT is getting completely decimated here. It's just JW that remains. And he'll... Not a whole lot you can do. You just kind of have to roll over and die in this scenario. Not too bad if you can manage to find some damage. Oh, okay. Even that's a bit ambitious, right?
Oh, oh my, sinnopsyy. That is ridiculous. Fully white and two heads have just lined up for him. This is a force buy for the CTs as well, or at least somewhat of a, yeah, not a force buy, but they've got some SMGs in play here. You'd expect a little more resistance, and so far not going so well. MP9 does bite back. There you go. And 2v2, redstar needs to win this fight. He doesn't. MP9 still causing problems. smooya still going. Not expecting JW to push him like that. That's well played.
He's actually taking the liberty to go deep into ramp. They get shut down by YaLLa. And an attempt at Flusha, spamming through the wall. Eyeballers slowly bringing it back. I'm not sure how they managed to get 2 kills right off the bat like that one. But smooya and sinnopsyy now have a lot of work to do, Josh.
Yes, they do. Commanding start, but slipping away. sinnopsyy. Oh, what?
Right.
Wow.
I mean, they're in the right position. Problem is, ooh, yeah, sinnopsyy. As he dies, he also gives up information of the bomb. It drops over, the beat being made goes over to the A main player, even if the bomb wasn't spotted on the kill.
Yeah, has to just hold on to this one. A new potential replacement and Flusha. I think you just sort of take what you can get, and you break away from this rigid game plan and just say, you know what, let's just rely on mechanics, let's see what we can do. And so far, I'm quite pleasantly surprised. Dex, Heap, stepping up the ITB buy round, what they've been saving up for the past 2 rounds now.
They probably get the opportunity to plant the bomb, though. The flashbang allows them to cross over. With the bomb down, some arguments can still be made, even if it is a 2 versus 4. YaLLa playing off the back of the pillar. keoz in close contention as well, but as soon as he's shot on the back of the head, things become nigh impossible. Juan repositioning to take the first fight against a ramp player. It is expected to be fade. He needs to isolate. He does that, but against 3, yeah, you can't split bullets, and eyeballers will take a 5th. Well, he's been really good in this position. But the problem is this smoke does allow them to isolate either duel. Oh, Dex could get caught! Oh. Catches keoz through the smoke. And Heap might actually want to get activated because their attention now starts getting diverted towards that mid spot. Not caught on the retreat. redstar will stop Heap, however, right in his tracks as he's trying to get back into cave. And this opens up an avenue. This bomb can go to the B-bomb site. But one is responsible at the moment for trying to keep tabs on A. Problem is that this leaves the 2 players on the B-bomb side kind of exposed. One is basically useless here unless he can find the middle kill, which he does, so more power to him. JW in a hasty attempt. Does get tagged up quite heavily. With a flick missed. Yeah, ITB, very well done in the late round.
That's where things started to fall apart a little bit, but 6-3, ITB, back with the buy. Our eyeballers, of course, still with plenty of cash to work with. Flush shut down to the MP9, but it does not matter. Dex and Poi shut the door in mid. JW, another uncharacteristic miss. Needs his teammates to step up, and Poi won't be the man to do so, despite the 2-man early advantage. It all goes wrong.
And ITB are sort of swinging things back into their way.
But a lack of util, only a single kit. Flusher down to the MP9. It's far from perfect. Let's see what they can do. Big pick from sinnopsyy.
Nice shot from Heap. But this is a B-bomb site that has been penetrated. It's a bit of a luck of the draw when it comes to these fights. Flusha finds one. Heap becomes part of the question as well. Some chip damage exchanged through the wall. But the T's have a pretty significant disadvantage. Low HP, but he still manages to cross over. Not too worried though, because Poi is already on the case. Keoz, a 1-on-2, which will be hard to find, just acting as a distraction for Poi to move in. But he slips the net and makes it into cave. Now that does open up the bomb to being defused. Moves out of the way, forces him to try and go for the spam. Poi will now go for the full defuse. But problem is, this smoke kind of makes it awkward. It makes it impossible for JW to just go for the full commitment. Looking for him around it.
Oh.
And yeah, that's an uncomfortable engagement, if anything. But Eyeballers make it to 7. Allowed on the terrorist side, so that does play to the strengths of Eyeballers. Now, quick smokes being deployed, one towards CT, and a straight-up push. Yeah, that's uncomfortable, but juanflatroo is trying to make it even more messy. 1 kill before he falls. Boy's running out of bullets, and it's hard to find the refrags because sinnopsyy's on the case. With the bomb being in the middle of no man's land, Flusha wants to take the long route around, wants to go for middle. Enough time has elapsed that Flusha might be making it obvious. Now this temple push could be unprecedented. You've got to be careful. The Legends often play with 4-3, and sinnopsyy catches him in the dome. But yeah, you're right. Eyeballers, their T side is just so damn elaborate. Oh boy. Pops in through the smoke, and smooya is going to be expecting it. That's one. But he does have flashbangs to assist. Dex falls in the same endeavor. 2 soldiers fallen for the same cause. smooya is the one to dish out the damage. B-side on the menu now for Eyeballers as JW has already crept on forward. Tons of information. They just have to get one final piece of the puzzle. Keoz, as soon as he gets that kill, he should be calling in the rotations, and a 2v4, that seems a bit much. Okay, Heap's gotten 2. This is doable, Josh.
Yeah, this becomes very doable, especially with smooya so low on health. He's a one-hit. Him and redstar will try and play this together. They should somewhat anticipate Heap's position, but he's gone about it very quietly. There's still plenty of angles to clear. He'll be able to isolate that first bomb. Still beeping away. Heap confirms the second's close to his left. Just needs to hit the head. And oh, it gets a little bit messy. That's a shame. He has a good stab at that. Could have taken it his way.
He's in a bit of an off angle to protect Red Room. But we'll see whether or not the bait and switch ends up working out, because there's a player trying to bait for smooya so they don't expect that position, but it doesn't even come to that. Nice and easy free kill. ITB. Still, though, they've given up the B bomb side, Josh.
Oh, boosted over. Gonna find anything. Flush comes in, nades rain over. Flusher still just sat put on the site. Needs support from his teammates, but as the retake comes in, bomb already halfway ticked. It's gonna be a scrap here on the site, and boys taken 2. Flusher still alive. And teammates just crumbling all around smooya. Knows that he has to cut his losses and back off here. Eyeballers are gonna make it 9.
It is kind of do or die now. Unless they can get the bomb plant. Ooh, do or die. It may be Heap wants to do instead of the latter. 2 kills in middle. And before the timer even hits 1:40, they already had the advantage by a pretty significant margin. JW finding ahead as well. Responds in kind for the AWP that was snatched from his hands in days gone. And it's redstar and keoz. Maybe talk for the 2-on-4. One of the players being spotted. Now that does direct the attention of Eyeballers on towards A. The bomb will be taking the long route around. Go for the full rotate. but keoz being all the way deep in A main does give him an inkling of an opportunity here, Josh. As long as they don't check for him, he could actually go wild. There's Heap's head, but the instant punish. And redstar trying to buy himself some time with the molly, but he already knows that with his teammate being 6 feet under, chances are next to impossible.
Still have a buy to work with in the next. Poise AWP just been found, so that'll be dropped over to JW.
ATB, they're actually going for a bit of an expedition into cave. Oh, with 2 players watching though. Quick wide swing allows for the kill.
Ooh.
Boy down. And remember, the second player has still not been spotted, so this could be worrisome. If they don't spot anyone on the B bomb site, they'll still think, hey, there's only one player that is in close proximity.
And 4.
Oh, wow, keoz is being so annoying right now. He even lost the bomb.
Well, put to bed. But yeah, you're right. keoz has been such a problem in this round. He only found the 1 kill, but just staying alive, getting that info. Staying up close and hearing the sound cues. Smoke into cave, Dex. Play through it. Synopsyy's found a big kill, but Dex is going to press to try and trade, I think. Yet to emerge. JW's found damage through the smoke. Dex with a big turn, but redstar's taken 2 of his own.
Eyeballers do this really nasty thing where they instantly go for the freeze and then Flusha's usually the one that somehow finds someone's head. But this actually throws a wrench in the works. Watch this. 5-7 to collect Flusha. An AK-47 recovered, bomb out in the open, and ample time to rotate over. Problem is, keoz does kind of leave himself exposed here if he doesn't quickly tuck into the comfort of cave. That's exactly what he's hoping for, and that's what he's done. JW supported flashbang doesn't allow for keoz to be picked up. At least the rotations are going to be made, but keoz needs to have a really solid kill come through. No, JW disallows an eyeballer. Surely they can stop this from going to map 2 instantly. And overtime almost destined for the cards. JW as he gets spotted. Uh-oh. Fumbling. Unbind G. He has information. He knows both players are coming in from ramp. But redstar still trying to have a conversation here. A nigh impossible angle, but it's nasty shot from Dex to end things. Eyeballers, they've extended play.
Flatroo. Up close. I was expecting this to not only be an ITB win, but actually a convincing one. This has been far from that. YaLLa looks to at least keep one of those statements true. keoz and redstar elsewhere. Holding down the fort on the B site. A brilliant flash.
Oh, if this aggression comes out, he's going to find the kill. Yep, there it is. The shoulder gone, but so is Heaps. Oh my goodness, this is a 3rd aggression from ramp. They're still really banking on sinnopsyy to just get it done by himself. The Op's now in position where it has access to both bomb sites, but not a very strong type of access. redstar knows exactly what's coming. The utility's starting to make it obvious, along with the flashbang as well. Flashbang is really well timed from the CTs, which allows them to get a kill, but smooya moving in with the Op. Oh, that's an uncharacteristic miss from the man. Now they'll be waiting for sinnopsyy to make his presence known. Oh, smooya can't quite thread the needle. And sinnopsyy, there's one, but Poi is on the case. Eyeballers, at least they've tugged the rope back in their direction.
It's just things over. It's a luxury that they do have. smooya. Still out, ready for Poi or Heap. Timing is important here as he did look away, but gets back on the angle. Takes a chunk of damage on the M4. Repig's good, but instant trade again from juanflatroo.
Serve as a bit of a distraction on the B bomb site. Molotov does give up the audio cue, however. That should pull them back. Eyeballers right under their noses. The bomb has already been planted. It is becoming a bit obvious, and they still have to contend with Juan, who they haven't taken care of. And with sinnopsyy finding that kill, I think we're probably looking at 15 here, Josh.
Yeah, I think you're right. Big kill from Flusher, but Dex needed to find one there too. Without it, Flusher, a bit of desperation, knows he hasn't got a lot of time. I thought he may just hold that for a second there. And had he have done so, might have just had it. Baits out the first, but knows that he can't.
Remember, we're quite far into the series, but this is still map number 1. Ooh, Dex, that is a fine kill to be finding, but so is smooya's AWP. A re-aggression into cave, perfectly predicted by smooya. And slowly, I say slowly, but very quickly, they're all going to crumble. JW would have to get a legendary clutch to get it done. 1v4, smooya's ready for him, however, and he puts the legend in the ground. Into the breach, 16-13, a very hard-fought situation. A top con smoke, probably, oh, he's actually expecting this, totally anticipates this player trying to come into jungle, but it's still a 1-for-1, and now the ramp players have free reign over the A-bomb site, left to the retake, but JW, he can be so problematic. 2 players down, Poi happy to add to the tally, and keoz, yeah, he should be sandwiched right here. Eyeballers, not a bad start.
Tech 9 spots 1, doesn't get there quick enough, but does still find the kill. Ooh, slips away too.
I mean, unless we see redstar. Did I bite my tongue? Oh, redstar.
Wow.
He suddenly made it possible. JW and Heap got so much work to do. JW does react in time and brings it back down to the 2-on-2 where Heap would have been left on an island. Now, M4 and MP9 versus some very questionable weaponry. Not that they really have much of a choice, but an MP9 has been recovered. Cannot walk out of apartments, however, until the market player gets activated. smooya playing up close and personal. He knows that's where the advantage is. redstar wanting to activate the deagle as well. There it is. MP9 shot connects. And the instant tap on this bomb needs to be made because smooya is going to try and go for it. Oh, he goes for the knife. Man. Misses for a moment, but he does secure it at the end. ITB, the first round in such a nasty fashion.
Tense stuff as he got on that bomb defuse. Look at this from redstar. Ah, we only got to see one of them. Either way, it was sick. There are weapons in play, and I like this approach that Heap is taking. He's got JW there with him, and still completely incognito. In fact, it's not JW, it's Dex there with him. JW found the kill from afar. smooya does take out Heap, but it's okay. It's only an MP9. The M4 still up close. Should have the advantage. Still loses the duel. So numbers in the favour of ITB, but redstar's on 1 point of health. smooya's on 10. This is very fragile. No, sinnopsyy, what? JW on the other side of this. Surely redstar anticipates. If he doesn't, there's a problem. He soft checks it, but still, they get away for 2.
Not a bad hold at all. You get the first player making 2 players casualties, and sinnopsyy and smooya, they're a bit locked out. That AWP probably the worst weapon to have if you want to try and get something done off the back of the apartments. I don't know if I would hate it if he just went for the big save. But also, like, it's probably best that he sticks around just for any chance at damage to the economy. Like, that's not a bad idea. But then I would also consider just somehow getting rid of the AWP so that it doesn't become a problem later. Yeah, this allows them to actually pick up a sniper when
keeping him on his toes. Oh, good timing.
Good shot, but ITB, they're starting to get full control of the A-bomb site. The smokes aren't going to be up for much longer, so the bomb plant needs to be made soon. The AWP getting in position to defend from CT, but sinnopsyy takes the liberty to push forward. Poi Kill of his own. JW met with the sheer force of smooya's bullets, exiting the barrel of his op. It's 2 versus 2. keoz peeks forward, finds a kill. The op still in play. Heap needs to find 2 heads. He needs to make it quick. Oh, keoz, what a bait. But that does cost him a bit of his HP. The kill can be isolated, and now it's just down to smooya's op. Switches over to the pistol. He wants to get up close and personal, but his personal space is something that needs to be respected.
Not even been present.
Flusha about to get threatened here. Relevant for the first kill. We'll see whether or not he can continue to dish out the damage. He knows where they are, but they will still start to isolate him. He tries to dance around the bomb site, but quickly punished by one, who finds 2 and makes it a 3rd as well. Now, Ethan Boy can still do something. The 2 kills being collected independently of each other does make this a doable prospect, but smooya is simply not letting it happen. Heap on for the 1-on-2. Redstar, I think he might have found info on Heap. smooya a little too far tucked into the corner to be found by Heap on the crossover. The bench and apartments duo is a bit difficult to get past, but if Redstar can be isolated, then Heap can still talk. Through smoke we go. Oh, spotted. He gets it, and smooya ready from the angle into the breach. Even when it comes that close, smooya is there to defend. Important kill to be finding, but the kill from Poi is a bit slow. Could have left him vulnerable, but not a bad showing at all. Into the breach. Have quickly been brought down to just 3 members. And the problem is that Dex is quite far into T-spawn, so that gives them that extra bit of information as well. They can narrow down the choices to just middle and B. So rotations will be quite easy to make unless we see some really good shots being hit by ITB. Not gonna happen though. Poi to stop. Dex has given up all the audio in the world, so he will eventually get caught. Issue is that this is a round that's already a foregone conclusion. With the money that's available in their pockets at the moment, Josh, it's probably a good idea to just make sure this AK and op combo makes it to the next.
Yeah, there you go. Nice shot, but yeah, as you say, that is the most important thing here. JW pulled out that orb, hits the opening more, because that was like the big problem, right? In those opening rounds, so many scenarios where he was just able to walk down mid, go for these A splits, cause these problems. That's now being challenged. JW has a stab at that, very close, big flash, and boy's blinded.
Flusha needs to go big here if he wants to stop them right in their tracks. First kill found. Redstar low in the corner of short. Oh, I love the awareness there from Flusha. Does actually go for it and minimizes their options. sinnopsyy and keoz don't have a lot to do here with the weaponry they have. The AWP from smooya is really the only point of negotiation they've got. The Tech 9 does reveal, but it's only good for the 1. smooya now left in a 1-on-3 all the way far away. He's smoked out as well, and the bomb is simply not in his reach. Yeah, there is nothing he can do as Flusha sticks the bomb and finds the 5th round for YaLLa. So far, we're going 2-1 in pistol rounds, with ITB having the lion's share of it. We'll see if they can lock that in. Juan, Hector sending his way. Hard to hit the flying targets, but he'll find one anyway. They still need to contend with the player in Under Palace. Quite a bit of time has been wasted, so sinnopsyy can activate. A 2-on-3. ITB, both their members coming in from CT. So it will be hard to plant the bomb in a default position. So yeah. Forward. Now they'll catch him, surely. Flusha, 2 kills.
Here we go. I think it's Heap to take first contact.
Oh, 2 very nice kills coming out. There's still a couple of scouts, so the heads are still not yet safe. MP9 coming through from Connector. Yeah, okay, dude. JW, does he go for the knife? Oh, I think he was toying with that idea in the back of the head. But it makes sense. In fact, it's the other way around now, but we'll see whether or not... Oh, Dex! great shot to be finding one, completely decimated. Poi gets his share of the kills as well. Oh, it's a sloppy spray, or maybe a conversion on a second kill could have happened. Dex continues to extend his domination, and
as I say, it's one of their most played maps, but just looking a little bit quicker, I think, on the T side of Mirage versus Anubis. He should be good for at least one. He should be able to get the timing onto sinnopsyy at least. Boy. Screws the pooch a little bit for that one. Could have had a freebie instead. Has to fight for these kills, but he does win them. JW will eventually activate onto juanflatroo, as I mentioned before, as well, so that early deficit is not plaguing them. And smooya has to go big in a big way, and he does, only for one. But Poi's low. If he can land a bullet, this goes the other way, surely. With sinnopsyy arriving at the party, Heat's just having such a rough time. He just can't hit anything.
There's still
and into the breach, are about to snatch it away.
Territory, though. He doesn't know where the second player is.
Oh. Big kill from smooya.
Thing is, ITB don't really need to move a muscle right now. They can just allow the bomb to get planted. They have 3 players already that can just burst through CT. And planting the bomb is a bit difficult when there's nades coming at you, and I don't think they'll expect more players. Flusha now getting desperate to just dial the numbers. sinnopsyy switching over to the pistol, finds success. And Flusha trying to retreat, but he knows that he needs to defend. He can't just scurry away into ramp. He needs to stay close enough to be able to contest. But knowing that this is a foregone conclusion, will opt to save his AK-47 instead. Nothing he can do to protect the bomb. Might as well have this weapon to his name. Boy, oh, he gets a second one? A bit much, and sinnopsyy being found quickly opens up several doors. Now the issue is they don't need to convert on the B bomb site anymore. They'll just quickly drop down into under, make the rotation happen to A. And ITB, probably best to just go for the save, live to see another day.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, we certainly should be. But eyeballers have been no strangers to running down this clock. I don't think they're going to be too worried about the timer. But perhaps they should be, because redstar is stripping them away. And as that timer ticks, it only piles on more pressure. A round that was looking good has crumbled beneath their feet. And JW about to be flanked, seemingly unaware. Keoz puts a bullet in the back of the noggin.
Okay, eyeballers still do have a pep in their step still. Not worried about Juan though. Oh man, that is such an awkward engagement overall. And smooya barely even gets to move a muscle. Like he
Just bizarre. Eyeballers can just step it up whenever they want. It's kind of reminiscent of
But it's an interesting executive decision from ITB to just go for the full commitment. They want to play around the AWP, so this has to be an unorthodox setup, and you can tell that by smooya's position. He wants to play up close, but no! The Juggernaut has been defeated, and they're gonna scramble to get that AWP back, but that is space that shouldn't be allowed. One needs to start repositioning. They're on to him. That range is not good for the MP9, and now this A-bomb site's been given up. smooya's responsibility to hit at least one shot. He folds under that pressure.
JW showing no mercy.
Terrorists win.
Oh man, they're actually drawing down the timer too much. I don't feel good about eyeballers. Oh, redstar, this is a really good smoke as well. He might be able to stop them, but no. Through the smoke, he will be found. And this last hurrah needs to be met with force. They need to waste enough time, or ITB are out of it. All the reinforcements will be taking their sweet time. And the one player that could have negotiated has been taken out of the equation. smooya spots one, trying to still be deadly with the MP9. Bomb very close to being planted, and there is nothing that smooya can do at this range. A 1-on-4, yeah, simply not happening. As much as he wants to try and go for it, he'll still give it an honest shot, and I don't blame him for it. At least the numbers are a bit lower on the site itself because there's a flank brewing. smooya can't get it done, and eyeballers, in a very unlikely scenario where we thought they could be pressured, they brought it all the way back, and we're going to map number 3, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll see if that actually comes into fruition. We saw certainly some holes in their T side previously. keoz, big entry, but boy, back the other way. Julie's good for the double. It is just a bit of a ruse. It's to try and buy space out onto the A site, but being a man down in this position is far to be desired. Oh my god, so clean. Not a care in the world. Eyeballers are going to take the pistol.
What am I watching?
Alright, well, couple of big entries, and despite the fact that they lost the pistol, in good stead here as sinnopsyy, a no-scope headshot to find Boy. JW is able to trade it back, but
Heard the audio cue of the Molotov. They should know that there's somebody on platform, and that's exactly what they're expecting. smooya still wanting to play around the smoke, however. JW has the MP9 working for him. Still trying to find the bomb inside the smoke. But he does realize that it's a bit of a lost cause. M4 recovered, but at what cost? I'm not even sure if there's ample bullets in that. It'd be a terrible idea to just run away, but that is not afforded. YaLLa, final member alive, will be putting JW in a coffin.
there will be a force back for eyeballers, but, you know, far from perfect. We're sat with some pistols, a couple of MP9s, and I think ITB should have no trouble breezing through. The MAC-10s will take the space. The P250 trying to deny that plant will not happen.
Talk of instantly having to fight up against an uphill battle after winning the pistol, because the pistol was actually quite convincing, but ITB should be able to build a slightly better margin once more, because money is really hard to come by when you lose the second round after the pistol. Oh. Yeah, caught with their pants down, because the A side is where the attention was at, but they've snuck the bomb over B. That has afforded enough time for them to start bringing it over. sinnopsyy, it's a very rough spray that allows the MP9 to be put to use, but it's still a respectable 2-on-2 after redstar gets the kill. Now anticipated, but quick to the spray. redstar brings it down to just the one, and smooya now responsible for getting the 1 versus 1 going. Problem is, he has to go very quickly just to try and get information. smooya is not jumping the gun just yet. He knows that JW isn't committing. That's information right there. JW, full stick. Yeah, smooya not falling, thinking that he's not falling for it, but yeah, pros do not fake.
Puts it right back into a 4-on-4.
Nice shot from JW. Just the quick swing punishes keoz, and that funnels the rest of the players to start activating on the B bomb side. But look at this, eyeballers making some very quick rotations happen. redstar starting to minimize the numbers. sinnopsyy won't let go of mouse 1, and neither will smooya. A 4th round now in the bank account of Into the Breach. And you know, that's not too bad of a thing when you're playing against the terrorist side, and some people even opt to just not go for it, but it's not like they have the choice when they have such little money. Ooh, redstar punished the aggression. He should be expecting another player around, but he is able to equalize the numbers very quickly. redstar, oh, that flashbang is perfect. Gets it all done by himself. The individual attention on B main from redstar does serve as 2 frags.
Let's go from keoz. Expect the re-aggression. The answer is yes. They expect another one. No. All right. Third time's the charm for Heap, I guess, but obviously the number's already lost and the round with it. Smooya sat patient with the AWP. It's an awkward angle, but one that he will still take. Then they'll be in that real comfortable position to say, yeah, you know what, that was a really good half. I think 8-4 is still like a good point for them to be at, but if they do drop the ball in these last couple, end up with 7-5, I don't think they'll be too happy about it. redstar, big opening pick, and he knows he's done a lot of damage there too. The sinnopsyy will finish off JW, who burnt to a crisp in smooya's Marley. Go, pressure on. Flusher, can't handle it.
Fortunately, eyeballers already have such thin margins that they can't afford to be giving up more and more. And with these weapons out of the equation, you're suddenly going to be looking at potentially a 9-3 scenario. Now, Dex is still fighting for his life. Just wants to get anything he can across the line. Yeah, there's no way, dude. No way 3 players are losing this fight. ITB are just much more potent on Anubis.
YaLLa's buy has been a real sore spot, though. Throughout, to be honest, a large chunk of this half. We've seen them in these awkward positions where they do have these MP9s, where they do have the weaker rifles. redstar sends it in. Big early pick, but a great nade from Heat. It's a good bounce. Lands where it wants to. The molly won't connect, so a 4v4. Retake on its way, but no kits. They need to speed this up.
Quick hurrah into the bomb site. Oi still trying to do damage. Heap finds the flying kill as well. But the AK of sinnopsyy still wants to stop them in their tracks. Dex running after him with the USP, and there should be enough time. I think? Okay, probably. Yeah, okay, there's enough time.
Yeah, he's got it. We'll see what formula, what's on the menu here for this second half. Here comes the pistol.
Very important pistol to be finding if you're eyeballers. They'll quickly be taking the attention towards the B bomb side. Oh my goodness. Juan has to get it done by himself, but no. Disallowed. smooya still being problematic on the bomb site, but not for long. Only gets one.
Ooh.
Dooley's now in play though. Sinnopsyy coming in. One of the players has to be committed to the bomb plant, which means that these dualies can be even more troublesome. Flusha instead opting to route all the way to the A bomb site. I like this idea. Their chances had pretty much diminished if we're talking about B. And look at how JW is positioning himself. He wants to catch the player that rotates over from connector. And that's where they're all rotating from. So there's a good chance that he catches a couple players in the back. Oh, they're not ready for it. Yeah, JW doesn't even contest once more. They've narrowed it down. JW, second kill. And what a masterful pistol round being played by the individuals there. redstar, he's just too slow for it. Even if he gets to the bomb site in time, he'd have to find 2 kills and then the defuse. That's not happening, Josh.
But it's the fact that Flusha, rather than turtling up on the site and saying, okay, well, like, just was making a play in mid, and a great rotation towards that A site, to be honest. So 8-5, the win condition has been met here by the eyeballers. Now perhaps a one-way ticket to close this gap, because ITB have gone for a force bite, and it's not looking good.
Yeah, this is one of the problems that plagued ITB as well. And I mean, I don't disagree with this particular force buy, but we've actually seen them. They know the pressure's on. It's almost like the walls are about to close in on them. Could have been a slightly better time made, but he didn't know any better. Dex, there it is. That's the first kill. And now they have to get onto the anchor before the rotations come in, but the rotations are quick. Flusha and Dex, they have to try and get it done with minimal weaponry. Dex, the man with the AK-47, falls, and his teammate will soon follow. Into the breach, still in it. Pretty much the same play as last round coming through. They're trying to sandwich the A-side players. sinnopsy's so aware of the smoke, knows that the mid players have to show presence because they're trying to time themselves with the A-ramp player. Now, JW does get the liberty of going into the A-bomb site, but by the time he does, they're already circling him like sharks. Into the breach, double digits have been secured. Eyeballers' play right now does reek a bit of desperation, where they're trying to find any pokes they can around the smokes. Just trying to get it done the old-fashioned way, and that's what Poi is known for. He had his presence coming through on middle, short, etc. on Mirage. He wants to try and do the same. I'm not even sure how he just comes through the smoke and finds a kill like that. But an opener's an opener. With 50 seconds to go, we'll see whether or not one can actually reclaim control. No, Poi, a second kill. This is the bomb site opened up. But sinnopsyy wants to stay close. He wants to stay close to the enemy just enough that he can keep wasting time and allow for the rotations to be comfortable.
Bam through sinnopsyy. A bit of damage. Off, they'll let this one go the other way. Does mean 11-8. It means eyeballers are back in the picture.
That might be a bit telegraphed here, Josh. Do they start cheating rotations over? I think yes.
Shot. Oh. Okay. A 1-for-1. But a refrag, not a trade. Smooya's able to slip out of there with the AWP. The flank is in, but can't deny the plant. It's a little bit messy from sinnopsyy. And he runs out of bullets. Can't finish off the job, but juanflatroo will. And now it all comes onto the shoulders of Heath. But 1v3. juanflatroo's already on that C4. Smooya.
Yeah, he knows.
Holding, timing. Oh, that could have been big. But he just waits a little too long to go for that peak.
The way things have been, I wouldn't even hate it if this went to another overtime. Like, I do think that... Oh, gonna have to hold that thought. Into the breach. They take the initiative, go all the way to stairs, find the early advantage, and that's that. Start disallowing Dex from being annoying towards the B-bomb site. And an attempt at platform is quickly thwarted. Smooya finding Heap. JW and Flusha being alive, I do think it's a bit generous to think that they have much of a chance here. A minute and 10 seconds on the clock. And if they can pull this off, Josh, that would be such a dire clutch. Oh, sinnopsyy wasting his bullets. That might be the only option they've got. JW tries to sneak over. With his position being known, sinnopsy's ready. Yeah, bomb dropped. That's a wrap, Josh. As much of a legend as he is, even Flusha can't win that one. Into the breach, will be going into the 2-1 bracket with their second victory. 13-8, and honestly, a much cleaner affair than we came to expect. Like, after the first two being a bloodbath, this is almost uncharacteristic.